Hi guys and welcome back. I'm Adam Thomas. Thank you all so much for being here. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, click the subscription button. How many times have I said this? Click the like button, notify bell, subscribe, check out my Insta, all the usual stuff that you lovely people do anyway. Today we're going to be looking at something dead quick, dead simple. It's going to add that little bit of finesse to all your tattoo designs. Your clients are going to love it. You're going to love it because it makes your life that little bit easier, makes your tattoo designs look a little bit better. And we're going to do it all in 3 minutes. So let's jump straight into it.
Start it up.
So this video is brought to you by Alphabet. These new markers by BJ Betts. The guys at Starr Tattoo Supply, check out the link. I've sent me these over. I'll also put a link to the Alpha Markers website so you can go check these out as well. These retail at about 20 quid. $17.99. Ooh. But they are really good. They've got a really good write-up on the website, which explains exactly how all the pens work. It does say on the back as well, but the detail on the website's really good. So you basically get 3 different types of pens within the pack. You get 2 of each. They're clearly labeled on the top with numbers. You have foundation, base, and lock. The way that Alphabets describe it is the foundation is the sketch on, so just mapping stuff out. After you've mapped all that out, you then use the base pen, which is now a semi-permanent alcohol-based pen. Refine your design, and that way, once you've refined it, you can then gently wipe away that foundation layer, which I didn't actually know about, which I feel like is an incredible idea. After you've done both of those, you then use the lock pens, which are number 3. These are like a stencil almost pen. As long as you're sensible, it is going to hold almost as good as an actual stencil. If you do a lot of script work, a lot of full freehand work, honestly, grab a box, give them a whirl. They're not the cheapest thing in the world, but if you do a lot of freehand work, you'll probably find this as an invaluable tool. So go and check them out. All the links in the description. Let's get back to the video that you're watching. So we're going to bang 3 minutes on the clock, which we're going to put here. I'm going to jump straight into it. So first thing you're going to want to do is open up Procreate. So at this point, I've already got my design sorted within reason. So all I want to do is add that little bit of extra finesse, which I'm going to do by adding lens flares. So lens flares are basically, if you take a picture outside in the sunlight and you get that little glare across the lens, that's what we're trying to achieve in a very simple way, which is just going to add that little bit of extra to your design and just give it that little and take it to the next level. So the first thing you're going to want to do is head over to the top right hand corner, click the layers tab. That's going to show you the layer that we've currently got, which is my dove layer. We're going to click the plus icon just to drop a layer above that. We're going to go over to the brush tool, click on airbrushing and go down to hard airbrushing at the bottom. In the top right hand corner, click the color picker, make sure that color is white, deselect that, then we're just going to tap a nice solid circle straight in the middle. It doesn't matter where it's placed or where you put it, because we're going to resize it and move it around. So we're going to go back up to the layers tab. We're going to click that layer, click the N icon. That's going to bring up the blending modes and the opacity. We're going to drop that down to about 30-ish%. We're going to go to the arrow icon in the top left-hand corner. Tap that. That's going to bring up the resizing tools. I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger to where we want it. We're going to go back to the top right-hand corner, click the layers tab. We're going to swipe that over to the left, click duplicate. That's going to drop a layer above that. We're going to go to the top left-hand corner to the arrow tool again, and we're just going to move that and just slightly offset it. That's basically the foundation of our lens flare. We just want to make that into one layer. So we're going to go to the top right-hand corner, click the layers tab. We're going to tap that top layer. It's going to bring up some options on the left, click merge down. That's going to merge that down to the layer below it, and that's going to make that layer our full lens flare. Going to click the arrow tool just so we can move this around, and we're just going to slightly move it, give it a bit of rotation and just get it exactly where we want it to be. Back to the top right hand corner on the layers tab, we're going to swipe that over to the left, click duplicate so we've got a second lens flare, click the arrow tool, we're going to drag that down to the bottom, resize it so we've got a couple of different sizes, click the arrow tool to deselect, and there we go. A couple of lens flares, nice and easy, super quick. super easy to add on to any design. It's gonna give you that little bit of extra finesse and extra little bling factor, which is gonna take your design from just being a standard design to something a little bit more exciting. And I think we have pretty much nailed, if I can just drag this out a little bit longer, 3 minutes. So there you go, guys. That was an actual 3-minute Thursday for once. I think that's the first time we've actually nailed it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you learned a little bit. Like I say, it was super quick, super easy. Not a lot of detail and depth, but hopefully it's gonna add to your designs a little bit of a trick that I use on most of mine. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button, hit the subscription button. If you wanna keep up to date with all my latest videos, click the little bell icon to get notified whenever I post one. Check out my Instagram, this side. And with all that being said, guys, I will see you on the next video. Peace.